Cauliflower pizza looks beautiful, guys. Look at this. Look at this cauliflower pizza. With cheese, sausage, mushroom, red pepper, green peppers, onions. It's like a combination. And you could add whatever you want. You could add spinach or whatever. So let's cut this pizza down and try it out. My cauliflower pizza at Cooking Totally with Sammy. So welcome my cookies back again, Cooking Totally with Sammy. So I already did, I took all the stems off and I saved them because I'm gonna cut them in pieces and put them in Ziploc bags and freeze it just in case when I decide to make a soup, I could use these. Don't throw them away. You could use them, and they're delicious in soup. So now we're gonna blend it, and we're gonna need 2 cups of these. So let's put it in. My hands are always clean. I always wash my hands, guys. My loves. Thank you for all watching. But like that's faster. So we're probably gonna have more than 2 cups. But let's see how this works, okay? Let's see how it happens. Okay. You don't want to blend it too much because you want to have some little bits so it could hold the thing together. There you have it. It looks real nice, and see how it looks? See how it looks? That's how we want. And I will show you the following process. So I mentioned the cauliflower already. Look at how nice it looks. Nice and blended. And what we're going to do, we're going to put it in a pan and we're going to heat it up so we could take the moisture out, because we need to take the moisture out. We want this to be dry when we start making the dough. Okay? So I will show you the following process at Cooking Totally with Sammy. So now we're going to put it in the pan at medium-high heat because we're going to dry all this out. We don't want no moisture on it. We constantly have to be moving it. You don't want it also to burn either. You want your cauliflower to dry up, to become a dry batter. I say a dry batter, but it's not. So you want to get the moisture out, because if you don't take the moisture out, then you're going to have a real soft pizza. You don't want that. You want to dry all this and take the moisture out. So once it's dry, I will show you the following process at Cooking Totally with Sammy. Remember, make sure that it's dry. You constantly have to, don't move it all the time too much. Just wait till it gets a little toasted on the bottom, a little dry, and then you can stir it around, because if you stir it around too much, then you'll have a glob. Okay? So I will show you the following process at Cooking Totally with Sammy. So once it's almost dry, you see? See, it's almost dry, see? Look at guys, see how this goes? See? It's almost dry. You want to have it on a low fire. Not too low, but low fire, because then you don't want to burn it. See, it's already almost dry, so I want to continue drying it a little bit more. And then, but not have it in high fire. Remember, if it burns, then your cauliflower will not be good. So you want your cauliflower to be dry, you know, and leave it on a low fire and let it dry for a little bit more, and then I will show you the following process. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer it in a paper, parchment paper, and see how nice and dry it is. See, and it's not super dry, because remember, it always stays a little moist because cauliflower is moist. But see, and you want to leave it, you want to let it cool down and let it rest for a little bit. Then we're going to spread it. Okay, we're going to spread it so it'll cool down. It's a long process of doing it, but you know, it's actually healthier. If you don't want to eat bread and you want to try to lose a little bit of weight, and you want to eat a pizza, this is the right pizza to eat. You know, the only fat thing it's going to have it's the cheese. But that's it. But you ain't gonna have a combination of the cheese and bread. And with a fork, you go like this because you want to cool it off. And I will show you the following process at Cooking 20 with Sammy. I forgot to mention for the cauliflower, when you measure it, it's 2 cups. 2 cups of cauliflower, and now we're gonna make 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. Okay? So let's grind it out. Just there. Have the cheese here. I always have a problem with this, but just do like this. It's easier to do it. And we'll do this. This is how they come out. And we're gonna grind it like that. And I will return in the following process. I'm back again in Cooking Totally with Sammy. So now it's dry. Like I said, it stays a little moist, but it doesn't stay too moist, you know. But it's more drier than moist. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the cauliflower in the bowl. See how it is? Like I said, it's not super dry, but it's not wet. That's what you don't want. You don't want it too wet. So out of this, we're gonna add 1 egg and 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. And you wanna get the hard one that is like this. A hard one that is like this, because it gives it a better hold on the pizza crust. And 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. And we mix together. You know, fold it all, break the egg. Now we're not seasoning the broccoli. I mean the cauliflower, because the cauliflower, the Parmesan cheese is salty enough. So why add salt and pepper for the cauliflower if the cheese is already salty enough? If you want to add whatever you want, you can. My choice, I'm not going to do it because we're going to have more ingredients on the top once we start building our pizza. But for now, we're doing the crust. And it was 2 cups of cauliflower, or you could use a whole entire cauliflower. Make sure you put 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. You don't want it too cheesy either. You don't want 2 cups. 1 cup is enough of Parmesan cheese. And then 2 cups of the cauliflower, or the whole entire cauliflower, and 1 egg, because if you put 2 eggs, then it'll be too eggy. So you don't want it too eggy. Okay, so I should return. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna place this pizza dough in the pan, guys. At Cooking Totally with Sammy. I should return. So look at how the dough came out. I don't know if you can see it there. Sorry. Yep. Look at how it came out, guys. So nice. It looks like a pizza dough, you know. So let's put it on the pan and we're gonna shape it. Okay, we're gonna shape it. Now when you put it here, oh, I forgot to mention, I got how do you say this? Hold on, guys. So I put it on parchment paper, which is the best thing to use to make this pizza crust and to also bake. And I made little holes with a large toothpick. There's a different toothpick. I made little holes on it because my pan does have little holes on the bottom, my pizza pan. So I wanted it to breathe, so it would not, you know, get too, you want it to breathe and cook out evenly. And you want to have all that moisture underneath it, because the less moisture it is, the better your pizza crust will come out. So let's what I'm doing, I'm gonna smash it down like that. You want it thin over here on the bottom and in the middle, little thin, but you want your pizza to have that crust around it, that circle around it. I'm gonna show you in a close angle. You know, make it all evenly. Now this is a small pizza, If you want it bigger, then all you have to do is just follow. Just add more, double the stuff, you know? You add double all the stuff. See how I do it like this in the edges? So it could, you know, because you don't want your sides be too skinny either. See? See how I'm making that edge? Make it around like that. See how it, I'll show you close enough. Now you see how I did the edges? See how I did the edges? You want those edges to look like that as well. Once you flatten your pizza dough, you know, your cauliflower pizza crust. And that's how it looks. Your cauliflower pizza crust. Pizza puff. Pizza crust. I could continue with Sammy. So now we put it in the oven for at least 400 or 375 for at least 10 to 15 minutes until it starts brown, getting a little brown up on the top and on the sides. You don't want to burn the sides too much. You don't want to burn the pizza too much, period, because you have to recook it again once we start putting the toppings. Another thing is, I was very sick, and I was in the hospital, and I could not do YouTube videos because I was quite ill. But I'm back again, and I'm back again with you all just to show you my little recipes. So I should return back at Cooking Tutorial with Sammy once the pizza crust is already done, and I have the tomato sauce that I'm going to put. I'm going to make it homemade. And I'm going to cheat a little bit, but I'm going to make it homemade, and you're going to love the way I do it. So I should return back at Cooking Tutorial with Sammy. And look at the pizza crust of our cauliflower. It's already getting brown. It's looking spectacular. So it needs about a little bit, about 5 more minutes, and it'll be done. It's been 15 minutes in the oven already at 400 degrees. You want it this color. The ingredients for us to make our pizza sauce are homemade. So we're gonna need a can of crushed tomatoes, or dices, however you want to call it, tomato sauce, fresh basil, fresh thyme, fresh oregano, 1 onion, some garlic, fresh garlic, and salt and pepper. So let's get started doing this pizza sauce at Cooking Totally with Sammy. Sauce, we're going to add a little bit of olive oil because we're going to saute the onions. A little bit more. A little bit more olive oil. Yes, but I was very sick. I was very sick, guys. And it was a scary moment. A very scary moment. It was hard for me to breathe and everything. It was not COVID or nothing like that. But it was hard for me. We're going to add onions. It was hard for me to breathe. For our pizza sauce. Only at Cooking Totally with Sammy. We'll wait for the onions to get just a little bit caramelized. Not too much. And we should return back to Cooking Totally with Sammy. Turn it around just a little bit. And now we're going to put our, well, now I'm going to wait till they get more caramelized a little bit. And then we'll add the crushed garlic. Okay, now we're going to head for the garlic. Put have a little brown on the onion, see? As you see. And we're going to add a little bit of garlic. I'll say, I should put 4 cloves of garlic. You don't want to have too much garlic, because then it will be too gallery. It will be too gallery. And it'll have too much garlic. It will taste nothing but garlic. You know, when your pasta sauce or your pizza sauce tastes too garlicky, garlic. Too much garlic, it will knock the rest of the taste off the other stuff that we're going to add. And we don't want that to happen. And we mix. Yeah, oops, I always knock something down. I always knock something down. You don't want your garlic to burn. So, we want to make sure, because if it burns, it'll be too bitter. So now we're going to add the crushed tomato sauce. And we do have it on a high heat. Mix together. Smells delicious. And it hasn't been done yet. Then we're going to add our tomato sauce. You know, you want it like that. We're going to add a little bit of salt, and the way however you want it. I'll add a little bit of salt. And we're going to add a little bit of black pepper. Let's mix it together. Okay, let's taste it out. It tastes wonderful just the way it is. Let's add the basil leaves. We'll take the steam out. Basil. We have the oregano leaves. We're going to put the whole entire steam. Because we're going to take it out anyway. And we're going to put the whole entire stem of thyme. And let's add these two of them. And let's mix together, combine it all together, because that's going to let a wonderful, wonderful aroma. I could smell it right now. And it's going to give a one. Look at how delicious this piece of sauce came out. Simply delicious. Look at how nice this came out. Creamy, chunky. I love it. So, this is it. Look how delicious, and look at the leaf. At Cooking Totally with Sammy, guys. Already with the toppings for our cauliflower pizza. We should be right back with our cauliflower pizza at Cooking Totally with Sammy. So welcome at Cooking Totally with Sammy. So guess what? Look at how the pizza crust look. The cauliflower pizza crust. So this looks amazing, guys, and it's nice and firm. See? Look at that. Look at this. Did not break apart or nothing. See? Did not break apart or nothing. So now we're going to put it here. I let it cool down, because you have to let it cool down. And now we're going to use our toppings. And my sauce came out delicious. And we're going to put some of a sauce like this. You know, because I put a little bit of onions. We can get some of the parsley. And it gave it a good taste. You know? Make it nice like that. It has nice chunks. You see those chunks of onions? I like my pizza like that, with onions on it. Chunks of onions. Plenty of it. You know? That's how it is. Now we're gonna add our mushrooms. I like mushrooms on my pizza. You could add whatever you want on your pizza. I add mushrooms on mine because I like mushrooms. You know? Now we're gonna add some sausage that I cooked. I like my sausage in little pieces. I don't like it spread like a spreader, like some pizzas around here in Rock Island. They don't have no pizza that has chunks of sausage. I mean, they do have them, but it's hard. Normally they do their pizza with the sausage spread like that. I don't like it spread like that. I like it, you know, in chunks. And I have some of these peppers and green peppers and onions. See, it's mixed pepper mix. And I just put it in just to give it a nice, cute taste. You know, a little onion there. Green pepper there. You know. It's looking to look like a pizza, guys. Look at that. And now we put our mozzarella cheese. Now we put, it looks amazing. Look at that. Look at that cheese and sausage and vegetable pizza. That's what it is. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Are you gonna tell me this doesn't look like a pizza? And it's going to taste like a pizza, guys. At Cooking Totally with Sammy. Putting the topping on. Look at how amazing it looks, guys. So let's put it in the oven for at least 15 to 20 minutes. And we will 15 or 20 minutes. And at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And I will return back at Cooking Totally with Sammy with our final product and our test. At Cooking Totally with Sammy. How this pizza looks. This cauliflower pizza. Look at how wonderful it looks. It's almost gonna be done soon. At Cooking Totally with Sammy. Cauliflower pizza. It's been about 20 minutes, so let's take the pizza out. It should be done. Oh my, look at this. How wonderful this looks, guys. Oh my God, this cauliflower pizza looks amazing. So I finished the cauliflower pizza and it came out amazing. Look at this cauliflower pizza, guys. Look at this. Cheese, sausage, mushroom. It's just simply amazing. And I just love it. My cauliflower pizza, guys. At Cooking Totally with Sammy. Just try it out, right? Oh my goodness. Look at this pizza. Look at this pizza. Look at this. So delicious. I mean, it's not crunchy or nothing like the regular pizza, but it's still a pizza. And it tastes wonderful because I tasted it before. Mmm. Mm-hmm. 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 Mmm. Mmm. Okay. There's a sausage there. Mmm. And look at the crust. Now, like I said, it's not a crispy crust, but I mean, if you can't eat bread, this is a healthy pizza right here. You know, I mean, the cheese is not super healthy, but it's better than having bread and cheese, you know, for the people that don't want to eat too much bread. But this is the perfect pizza to do, guys. Look at that sauce. So this is it. You want to make your cauliflower pizza like this? Just make it like the way I did it. Follow the steps that I did in my whole entire video. And with this, I always say no to negative and yes to positive. Take care, guys. Until next time, peace and love.